love does not die of natural causes. It is murdered from within. Today, we look into the shadow. Why will they betray you? Let us find out. We all believe we are incapable of betrayal until the right trigger is pulled. Infidelity is rarely about physical pleasure. It is the shadow self, screaming to be seen. Every zodiac sign has a psychological breaking point, a hidden trauma that can drive them to destroy the love they built. Whether you are searching for answers about your partner or afraid of your own hidden impulses, stay with us. Let us peel back the mask. Aries. They do not cheat for pleasure. They cheat for the chase. Driven by the raw fire of Mars, Aries fears stagnation more than pain. When a relationship becomes predictable and safe, they feel their inner fire dying. They begin to panic, feeling that they are losing their identity and becoming invisible. Betrayal for Aries is a violent, clumsy attempt to prove to themselves that they are still alive, still powerful, and still desired. It is a subconscious scream to conquer a new peak. They run from the quiet safety of commitment, mistaking peace for a cage. It is not that they love you less. It is that they fear being ordinary more. Taurus. Taurus values loyalty above all, which makes their betrayal the most shocking. They do not cross the line impulsively. Taurus betrays after months, sometimes years, of silent emotional starvation. If they feel unappreciated, neglected, or physically distant, they build a fortress of resentment. They endure the coldness and silence, but mentally, they are already building an exit strategy. When they finally step outside, they feel no guilt, only a heavy, stubborn justification that they are reclaiming the warmth they were denied. For them, it is a calculated reclamation of the pleasure and security they felt they lost. Gemini. Gemini's shadow is ruled by the fear of being trapped in one reality. They have two souls, and sometimes one partner is simply not enough to feed both. They cheat when intellectual stimulation dies. They live in a labyrinth of their own minds, where they can genuinely love you, yet desperately crave the mystery of a stranger. It is not a lack of feelings, but a terrifying curiosity they cannot switch off. It begins with secret conversations, a double life hidden behind screens. Betrayal for Gemini is an escape room. They do not want to hurt you, but they cannot resist opening the door to see what's on the other side. Every betrayal begins with a quiet lie we tell ourselves. Do you know what lie your partner is telling right now? Let us look deeper. Cancer. Ruled by the moon, Cancer's betrayal is born of profound emotional vulnerability. They rarely cheat for physical thrill. They cheat because they feel emotionally abandoned or rejected by you. Before they stray, they will build a wall of passive-aggressive coldness. They seek a secret harbor because they feel you have weaponized their sensitivity against them. Their affair is a silent, heartbreaking revenge, giving away the sacred intimacy that once belonged only to you. They will cross the line only when they believe you no longer care about their fragile heart. It is a tragedy of self-defense. Leo. Leo's betrayal is a direct consequence of a starved ego. If they feel invisible in your eyes, the shadow Leo will seek an audience elsewhere. They need to be worshipped. Underneath their proud, golden exterior lies a terrifying insecurity of being ordinary and forgotten. When the initial spark of romance fades into routine, their confidence crumbles. They do not seek a replacement for you. They seek a mirror that confirms they are still magnificent. They will find someone who looks at them like a king or queen. For Leo, betrayal is a desperate search for self-worth. Virgo. Virgo's shadow is dark and analytical. They do not cheat out of passion, but out of frustration. When the relationship fails to meet their hypercritical standards, they begin to dissect it. They create a mental spreadsheet of your failures to justify their actions. In their minds, they aren't betraying you. They are correcting a system that you broke. They will compartmentalize the affair with such clinical precision that they can look you in the eyes without a flinch, truly believing they had a logical reason to stray. It is a cold execution of a broken contract. We blame the act, but the shadow was there long before. Pay attention to the silence. It is where betrayal grows. Libra. Libra's betrayal is wrapped in elegance and denial. They hate conflict, so if the relationship is crumbling, they won't fight or leave. Instead, they seek balance outside. They are terrified of the ugly, messy work of fixing a broken bond. So they drift away silently, pretending that what you don't know won't hurt you. They convince themselves that a secret romance is actually helping them stay with you, keeping their internal scales balanced. They cheat because they want the beautiful parts of love without the weight of reality. It is an elegant lie designed to avoid the pain of truth. Scorpio. Scorpio's shadow is driven by the fear of betrayal itself. Because they fear being hurt, they often destroy the bond first as a preemptive strike. If they sense even a shadow of doubt in your loyalty, their inner demon whispers that they must regain control. They will push you to your absolute limits, testing your boundaries to see if you will hold on. Their betrayal is a self-fulfilling prophecy born of deep paranoia. They burn the bridge while standing on it, desperately hoping you will save them from the fire they started. It is an intense, dark game of survival. Sagittarius. Ruled by Jupiter, Sagittarius betrays when the horizon feels too small. They have an insatiable hunger for the unknown. When commitment feels like a duty rather than an adventure, they panic. They mistake stability for a slow death sentence. The moment they feel ownership rather than freedom, the urge to escape becomes physical. They do not run to someone else. They run away from the boundaries that feel like a cage. They do not cheat to replace you. They cheat to reclaim their wildness. For them, betrayal is just another horizon they crossed, simply because it was there. Freedom is an illusion. When we run from commitment, we only run deeper into our own cage. Capricorn. Capricorn's shadow is cold and lonely. They often marry for status, stability, or duty, burying their deepest emotional needs. They carry the heavy burden of being the strong one, never showing weakness. But when the pressure becomes too high, the stone facade cracks. Their betrayal is a silent, dark rebellion against their own rules, a private space where they don't have to be perfect, just human. They compartmentalize the affair as a transaction of pleasure, believing they can keep their public life flawless while feeding their starving shadow in the dark. Aquarius. Aquarius betrays through detachment. They value unique, unconventional bonds. They cheat when they feel you are trying to force them into a traditional box. They rewrite the rules of loyalty to fit their current philosophy, often convincing themselves that physical connection without emotion isn't real betrayal. They cross the line out of a rebellious urge to prove that they belong to no one. Their betrayal often starts as a deep, secretive mental connection, which they justify as just friendship, before it consumes the relationship entirely. Pisces. Pisces lives in a world of dreams, and reality is often too sharp for them. They betray when the heavy weight of real-life problems crushes the romantic fantasy they built. They blur the lines between reality and illusion until they can no longer tell the difference. They do not see themselves as betrayers, but as tragic victims of an irresistible cosmic love. They drown in their own emotions, hoping to be rescued from the very life they chose. They seek a savior, a secret lover who offers a temporary escape. When caught, they truly believe they couldn't help but fall. Do not look for monsters outside. The shadow lives in us all. Face it before it destroys what you love. Sleep well.